What's poppin', everybody?
Welcome back to our channel, guys.
This is the first video that we're filming in entirety where we are not dating anymore, guys. But fortunately, we're engaged. Let's freaking go.
This is our first video, YouTube video, filming being engaged, which is crazy. But now we can't call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, it's fiance.
Yeah, it's still weird to think about that. I always mess up, but it is a great feeling to be engaged, to be on the brink of, well, not on the brink of, but the next step towards marriage, really, yeah.
All of the comments on the video was so sweet. Anyways, it's been about 2 weeks since we've been engaged already, which is insane, almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We asked you guys on Instagram after we posted the videos of the proposal, of the YouTube video, some questions for a Q&A, for an engagement Q&A. And we are ready to answer them because some of these questions are really good.
Yeah, they are really good. I'm excited for this. Here we go.
Maya, did you have a feeling or have any hints that it was happening?
Good question. Really good question.
Yeah, we've gotten this question a lot. As you can see in the video, this is the thing. I did not know it was going to happen that day, but I thought it was going to happen later in 2025 because I saw a psychic in 2024 and she told me, oh, your boyfriend's gonna propose end of 2025. So my association is fall time.
Yeah.
He did it right at the beginning of 2025, so that was completely unexpected. He actually did such a good job hiding it from me for 4 months in the making. He was planning it.
It took as I explained in the other video, it's hard to keep a secret from her, and especially trying to hide it but telling people at the same time, it's actually a hard task to do.
Yeah. To answer your question, I did not know, but the second I saw the setup, that's when I knew. Obviously when I saw, actually from far away we were walking down the boardwalk, I still didn't know up until then. He started filming me, which isn't weird because we always film each other.
Right.
But then when he was laughing kind of, I was like, okay, I know there's some sort of surprise. I thought he was surprising us with our friends. That was in my mindset. I was also, my nail had broken that morning, so I was when he was proposing, I was oh my god, my nail's broken. I never thought he would propose with my nail broke.
Oh my gosh, yeah. She was oh, my nail broke, and I was literally
but it's okay because it's the thumb, so we're hiding it, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine. But
it wasn't broken, it was just slightly chipped. So
yeah.
it was okay. It was
doable.
Presentable.
Yeah.
But you had no idea, and that's the most important part.
I had no idea, and that was a raw reaction. I was in shock when he was doing it, but I was wow,
are you doing?
I know.
Are you surprising me?
Can you put the clip in and do back to back of you and me saying it? He does the impression so well. Do it one more time.
What is this for? Surprising me?
Are you surprising me?
I would say 50 feet away from me when I saw the setup and the photographer, I knew.
Yeah.
But I was still no way he's doing this right now because it was so out of my mindset that he would be doing it that early in the year.
I had to surprise you somehow.
He did it. He killed it. I hid it for me for 4 months, and so yeah. It's a question for Carter. When did you first realize you wanted to marry Maya?
Oh, definitely probably a year or two ago.
Wait.
What, for a while?
We've been together for 7 years and it took you 5 years to realize you wanted to marry me?
No. It took me 5 years to start planning an engagement.
Okay, babe, if you spit on me one more time.
Okay, maybe I didn't word that properly. What I'm trying to say is obviously, yeah, I would like to marry you way before, but realistically, if I'm thinking about it, the more our relationship aged and the way that we reacted with each other and the way that everything still feels new, about 5-6 years, I was starting to think about, okay, how can I actually put this in motion? You know what I'm trying to say?
Do you mean everything still feels new as in our relationship still feels new? I still feel like it feels new.
Okay, so then yes, in that way then, as in it's still exciting to do new things.
Yeah.
It's still exciting to talk to you every day about how our day is, you know. It's still everything still feels nice, fresh, and dynamic. You know what I mean? To answer your question, I would like to say 5 years.
For Maya, what's the one moment in the relationship that made you in love with him more?
Oh shit, that is a deep question.
Well, we started dating at 15, and to have more of like an adult perspective, like when we became adults at 18, like a little bit more like, no, more of like when I saw how you treat your family, how you treat people around you, like when I started caring more about that. Because at 15, you don't think of that as much.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's a respectable answer.
Like when I saw the way you talk to your family, you treat them, you put them first, you know? That is like number one.
Yeah.
How nervous were you, and when did you start planning the proposal?
Guys, I was so nervous. Like, I hope I didn't come off, I mean, maybe I did come off as a bit nervous in the video, but I wasn't really nervous about doing it. I was nervous about making sure it was like the most perfect captured moment.
Yeah.
And also I do like, I want to shout this guy out 1,000 times because he's the person that literally helped me the most. San, like, I'll tag his stuff here. Please check him out. If you guys are ever in Spain and you want to do a proposal, do it with him. He's the best guy. He's amazing. Amazing photos, a perfect video that I asked for, perfect the setup was so much better than I imagined.
The setup was unbelievable.
Yeah.
He set up this beautiful, like, we'll add a photo in here, but the picnic right there, like on the beach, that's like a dream to me. So it was, he made everything possible. It was actually perfect, and he made us feel so comfortable too.
Yeah,
when he was taking photos of us afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And honestly, like, going back to the question, that was something that like really like de-stressed me, was because I had such a like dependable person helping me.
Yeah.
But like, to answer it, I was really nervous just trying to capture the moment to its entirety and trying to make it the best experience for her as possible. It wasn't really about me proposing, because it's just like I've already made my mind up about proposing, and like I already know like how it's gonna go. Like, it's not like Maya's gonna say no. That would be really freaking awkward.
You don't know that.
Well, no, because she talks about it all the time. It's like, I knew the answer, right? So I wasn't nervous about like, is she gonna say yes or no? And if you're asking that, then that's probably not a good sign to propose. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. My nervousness was just trying to make it the best for her.
Has anything changed yet? So this is a good question.
Oh,
because people are like, do things actually change like once it goes to the next step?
Yes.
We're in the fiance era, engagement era. Like, we're gonna be in this for probably 2 years, right? Planning the wedding and everything like that. The only thing that has changed is like the excitement of planning something new and the excitement of the next era that we're in, because our whole relationship together, we've only been dating, we've just been boyfriend and girlfriend for 7 years, and now it's like, oh my god, we're not that anymore. So now it's like we're excited to, you know, start planning the wedding and engagement party and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, oh, like that's the whole like part of life, is like the different stages and everything. It's like we are like living in this moment right now, like enjoying the time.
Like, I mean, as many of you know, like once you like move from like, I don't know, like high school to university or transitioning into a new phase, a lot of things are changing, and that goes with the same with like relationships. So there is a lot that's changed. There's a lot that's like the same, like the way we like interact with each other, the way we like,
nothing's changed.
Nothing's changing about that, but like the things that we look forward to, the plans we can make, the last name that you might have to change.
I do have to change.
That you do have to change.
My name is gonna change. Like, that is something, I know that happens to like so many people, but like that's so weird.
But that must be so annoying, because then you gotta change your like
everything,
like your ID and your
But it's just changing it once and then you're good to go.
Yeah, fair enough.
How many after engaged?
Formulate your question better next time, bro.
Congratulations, guys, so happy for y'all. When did Carter buy the ring?
Okay, so
this was explained a bit in the other video.
So like, obviously I was in Spain and I wanted the ring to be done in Canada, because my initial plan was to get it while I was in Canada so I could bring it back. But unfortunately plans changed. So when I asked for everyone's permission, like on the 26th
of
November, we got the ring done like on the 27th. Before anyone asked, like, you didn't even pick out your own ring? Yes, I did.
You did.
Like, Maya knew exactly what type of ring she wanted, and her sister also had something very similar.
Yeah.
So I knew that the best person to talk to was her sister.
Facts.
And I hope you enjoy your ring, right?
It's beautiful.
Is it perfect?
It's perfect.
Okay. There you go. So
it is a bit loose though, so he thinks I have bigger fingers than I actually do.
We'll get it adjusted.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, November. Yeah.
So 4 months. Yeah. Marriage when? Okay, so people have been asking when we're aiming to have the wedding. We don't have an exact timeline or date, but we're probably thinking within a year and a half to 2 years from now, just
Yeah.
because like obviously planning a wedding and booking a venue and everything takes
Yeah.
its time. So latest maybe spring 2027, like
Yeah.
2 years from now. Like
Yeah.
that's latest, but maybe before then.
Yeah.
We don't know the vibes yet,
Yeah,
but
that's
we're
a
gonna,
good timeline.
yeah. Kids when?
Ooh, obviously after marriage.
Or
and-
before. No, I'm kidding. I've always wanted to be a young mom. He wants to be a young dad, but like we don't know. Like when we get married, we'll see if we really
Yeah.
want to start trying then,
Yeah.
or if we want to wait a year. Like
Yeah, I think it just depends
I
on
don't
like
know.
where you are in life and if
Yeah.
you're like ready. Personally, I think like after marriage, you're like it's
might
go
as well.
time.
Yeah, here we go.
Go time. You know what I mean?
Where will you go for the honeymoon? So this is something I don't think we're gonna say.
No, but we
want
both
to
know
be-
it.
We
We-
both have like had this honeymoon destination
Mhm.
as the same dream honeymoon
yeah.
destination since we were like 15.
It really has been
Like
the
we
same.
both had the same. So we're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, we have to do that for our honeymoon.
You know what? Put in the comments and guess what you guys think it is.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if you guys know where you think.
Because I don't want to
think
say it until we actually go on it.
Yeah, no,
you
no,
know?
it should be a surprise, definitely.
Yeah. Time.
Oh, bro. I was waiting for that too, you know?
Yikes. How old are both of you? So this is an ongoing question we get as well. Nobody thinks we're our age. We are 22. And everyone thinks we are either in our late 30s or that we're lying about our age.
Yeah, some guy says you guys have been 22 for the past 5 years because we like do a post saying like, oh, we're 22, and then like literally a week or two later, people ask, oh, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
Yeah.
So then we do another post saying we're 22, and now people are saying, guys, you guys have been 22 for way too long.
And I'm like, well, we're about to be 23, so it's
Yeah.
about to change. Where are you currently living, USA or Canada? Okay, so this is where it's getting all mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently right now in our last month and a half in Spain, okay?
Yeah.
After that, we are going back to Canada,
Yes.
spending the summer in Canada, and we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah.
In the last 7 years, have you guys ever broken up or taken a break? We have
None.
not.
None.
And
If we did,
people
we
are
would've
shocked
reset.
when we say that.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, what? Like never, I was like, well, yeah, we fight, but like not a break.
No.
I don't think I'd be able to, just because like after a fight or something and we like led to a break, like I would just be over it within 5 minutes and I'd be
Yeah.
like, can we just like get back to
Yeah, fair enough. I just didn't see we didn't really see the reason in a break. It just didn't make sense to us, you know?
No.
It's just like, if we fought about it, we'd have to just like, you know, talk it through.
Yeah.
And obviously you could be mad for a bit and then, you know, you just like move past it, right?
Yeah. Here are lots of questions we've been getting about the wedding.
Oh, here we go.
Is it gonna be a Pakistani wedding? Is he
Oh.
converting to Islam?
What?
Is he Muslim now? So we're gonna
Oh
get
my
into
gosh,
that.
we're answering the question in a different way now. Oh my gosh.
So is he Muslim now?
No.
So I'm not Muslim, so I don't think he is either.
Let's get this straight. I love like Islam, like I love the culture, I love the religion. Literally 90% of my friends are actually Muslim, so I know like a decent amount about it.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm not converting just because she's also not Muslim, so
We're both kind of like, okay, so this is the thing, like we didn't grow up in a certain religion,
Yeah.
but we've like always supported or celebrated the religions of our family
yeah,
members.
exactly. So, I mean, honestly, I think religion it's important. It's one of the most like beautiful things in life. And you know what? Like, maybe in the future, maybe there'll be a calling of some sort. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say I don't believe anything because I do.
A lot of questions are, is she gonna have a Pakistani wedding? How are we doing this? Actually, we really want to incorporate that in. So, especially for my grandma, my nano, I want to do this for her and for me. Like I've always wanted to. I want to wear my mom's Pakistani dress that she wore on her first wedding night. And I want to do basically like we do 2 weddings basically, but not like a huge thing. Like we're gonna do a main wedding, which is like where I wear the white dress, the traditional, that stuff. But then a couple days before, we want to do some sort of like mandi or dinner where we're kind of dressed up in the cultural outfits.
And like traditional clothing.
And like food and everything, and just be with all our family, like that kind of vibe. So yeah, we technically are doing 2.
Yeah, and this is good because like I love like East Indian food, and I know at the Mehndi it's gonna be so.
It's seriously the best food in the world.
It seriously is. It seriously is. Honestly,
I think that's my favorite food is Pakistani food.
Like your favorite cuisine. Right?
Yeah,
it's definitely. Honestly, it might be top 2. It might be my second favorite.
Good. What's your first?
I guess like sushi, Japanese food.
Sushi's over, like just like imagine us having like naan and roti with like gosht and
it just depends on the mood, I think.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, some of my favorite food.
What's the next thing you did after proposing? Well, actually, guys, we had a train to catch and we missed it.
We missed it by 1 minute. We ran to the train station. It was 6, I think it was 6 on the dot. And then like I looked at the thing that shows like the departures and it said 6 and I'm like, shit.
Worth it.
It was worth it, but like as we walked in, we literally saw the train like going by.
But completely worth it because we were enjoying the setup and the picnic so much.
Yeah,
like we were just sitting there and I was like, oh my god, we have to go. Like, and then we missed it, but whatever.
It wasn't even like the only issue was trying to get like a Uber back.
Yes,
that was the problem.
It wasn't working.
I tried for about 45 minutes and it didn't work. And I was like, whatever, like, let's just go in a coffee shop and then you can tell the news to everybody. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Show us the pic of the ring, please. Okay, well, I'll show you now and then we'll put up some photos of the ring. But basically, I don't know if they can see that.
Hold up.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There's the ring, is my dream ring. We'll put some up here so you guys can see it better. Yeah. He did great. How long have you guys been living together? So actually, we haven't been living together long because the first 6 years of our relationship, we were living at home because we live in the same city. And so from 15 to 21 and then 22 is when we moved in together because we moved to Spain.
Yeah.
And we've been living together now 7 months, 6 months?
Yep, yeah, around.
And yeah, it has not it has not changed anything.
Yeah, actually what I want to say back to a previous question was this is also something I wanted to see how it worked before like proposing. I don't think it would have changed my mind or anything, but I did want to see how it is living with each other. Yeah. Because I think that's like the last thing to see before like, you know, asking the question is like, how can you guys put up with each other's like
24/7,
you know, put up with each other 24/7, your different mannerisms and habits and stuff. And
nothing was that different though.
Like literally like the first 2 months passed, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. And for the last 5 months, I was like, damn, this is fantastic. So yeah, it was a no-brainer after that.
What would be your potential children's faith? That's a good question. Oh. That's a really good question. So basically, I think we're getting asked this because you guys still think like I'm Muslim and everything. Obviously, my grandma is, we celebrate Eid, we do all the cultural stuff for her. I haven't even thought about that, but like when we have kids, I guess we'll just like obviously they can choose when they're adults and stuff, but like I guess we'll just say like, yeah, we don't follow a specific thing, but guess what, we're gonna support and do everything that we did growing up.
Like
we're still gonna celebrate Eid with them and
we'll do all the stuff like that we've done now. We're just gonna put what we are as you know, people onto our child, you know, like
One more question from San, our photographer, the best person in the world.
Thank you.
This is San. Looking back, was there a detail in the proposal, big or small, that moved or surprised you? Okay,
so yes, the biggest detail was the white floral stuff. Okay, because I went to him, I said, okay, actually no, let me give you guys some backstory because I didn't really explain this. But for the past couple of months, like whenever I get Maya flowers, she always says like, not in like a way like, oh, give me white flowers, but she always says,
I love white flowers.
I want white flowers. Oh, I love white flowers. But I kept getting her different colors.
I like color too.
No, I know. But I kept getting her like colored flowers on purpose because I wanted to have like a white flower be symbolic to our proposal. Yeah. So that's why when I went to the salon, I was like, I want to do something with white flowers. And I gave him some inspo ideas, which were nice. Like I was just expecting like white flowers like on the beach or something, and then he was saying like, hey, like it's gonna be windy, this would be like a better idea. And then when I saw the idea, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like
decision
1,000 times better. You just you looked at my ideas and you made them like 1,000 times better.
So you get to sit there and have a little picnic.
Yeah, we got to sit there. We had Maya's favorite thing, which is fruit.
Fruit, yeah, like literally
gluten-free snacks for her.
Gluten-free snacks, like sandwiches, and then a bunch of fruit, and then orange juice. Like literally, it was such a vibe.
Picnic on the beach, and the white flower detail into it. That was probably the most perfect special part. Yeah. And that was the detail I found the most moving. Was because
me too.
You put my idea and you made it into something
better.
So much better than
Yeah.
what I could have imagined. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for asking your questions. We
Yeah.
hope we answered most of them.
That was I like this Q&A.
Yeah,
this was
these
one
were
of the
good
more
questions.
exciting Q&As because
Yeah.
we had a topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. If you're new around here, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button. As always, hit the like button.
And remember to turn on your post notifications.
And stay tuned soon because we do have a cool vlog coming up. We won't say, but it's coming soon and it's gonna be sick. Stay tuned soon. We'll drop another banger as always. And as always say, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Later.